Hey guys, we are here at the Timoni channel. A lot of you asked for a deck profile or also like a first concept. So we are here with Niels and we wanted to show you like the build we are trying out a bit.
Alright, currently for the Malice build post Alliance Insight, we are playing 2 of Dormouse, 2 of Rabbit, 2 Cat, and 3 Marcher, the new one. This card is really crazy in this deck. It basically does everything for this deck. It's an extender and it's like also interruption during your opponent's turn. It layers your interaction. Yeah, I don't know who thought it was a good idea to print this card.
Yeah, but, it's really amazing.
It's really nice. Yeah, that's it for the Malice main deck monsters. For the spells, we are playing the 2 Undergrounds, so we cannot play more. And another new card, the Malice in the Mirror. This card is also very good. It's at the same time, it's an interruption. It's like an infinite impermanence. Or if it gets banished, it's also an extender. Yeah. If you want to see how we used it, just look at our combos. This card is completely crazy.
Yeah, sometimes it's really nice to have an extra banish from graveyard if you are reduced field spell or something like that, to banish the white binder to draw 1 card. So yeah.
Yeah, for the other consistency cards, we're just playing the 1 Goatsart and 3 Allure of Darkness. Especially Allure is like, it's a really crazy card. You can banish every main deck Malice name off of it. If you banish the new Marcher, it's basically Pot of Greed.
Yeah,
yeah, it's really crazy.
And what I love about Allure is if the opponent's like Purilia me, then I just use Allure, banish Dormouse, do full combo without giving them any draw. Yeah. It's so amazing.
Yeah. Only problem with Allure, of course, is it's terrible into Artifact Lancia, but we're currently trying to figure out how we deal with that.
Yeah.
So that's for the spells, and for the Malice trap, we are playing 1 of each of the traps. Currently, we are trying out if we actually can cut the TB-11, because in theory it's not needed for any of the combos. It just makes the combos a little bit smoother and lets the deck function a little bit better. But in theory, you can cut it. If you want to see more about that, just tell us.
Yeah, write in the comments if you want to see the combos without TB-11. Like basically you can do similar end boards, you can do like cool combos. In just situation, it's just really nice to have still a TB-11 if you need to extend or need an extra body.
Alright, that's for basically that's the whole Malice engine we're playing in this deck, and for the quote-unquote non-Malice engine, it's like the new Adnister cards. These cards are completely crazy. Especially backup Adnister basically is a Malice card. It searches you a Dark Cybers, so it searches you every Malice main deck monster, and it's an extender. And if you have like any other monster card, it's also a full combo by itself. So these cards are so good in practice.
Yeah, absolutely. And also the cool thing about them is like if they really hand trap you, you can use them as extenders. If they don't hand trap you, it's also fine. They let you play around Lancia a bit. Of course, you still cannot do like the full combo, but you have like other ways to create some pressure to the opponent.
Especially if you get to search Wizard Adnister, you can in most of the combos you can just hold it in your hand, and if your opponent activates Nibiru, tributes your board, and then you just go into Link Spider with the Nibiru token, and then Wizard Adnister or also backup Adnister both are live and help you extend. So that's for the engine we play in the deck. Next up, the non-engine. For now we decided to play 3 Ash Blossom. Mainly, it's a very flexible hand trap, and it's also really good against all the Charmys that are flying around. Speaking of Charmys, we decided to play 3 Fualos. It's like very good into almost every matchup. And yeah, let's your opponent think if they can keep on playing or if they stop. Then we wanna want to have more hand traps that are good to draw into, so we are playing Nip. Nip is very good if you pair it with other hand traps, but usually by itself it's not enough. Then we played 3 Infinite Impermanence alongside 3 Impulse. Impulse is really crazy in this format. It's probably the best hand trap. You have to be a little bit careful with your attributes, because if you impulse first, if you use it from hand, you cannot use Fualas or Nibiru afterwards. But if you sequence your plays correctly, that shouldn't be really a problem.
Absolutely, yeah.
Then we played like the remaining broken one-offs in Dimension Shifter, the Talents, and the one-off Colpine. I think these cards are like very nice, especially Shifter is very good in this deck going first, and it can be good against some decks going second, like for example Mermail or Memento. This card just wins you the game immediately. Yeah, that's it for the main deck.
Nice. How many cards in the main deck?
It's 40. The philosophy behind that is we really wanna draw into our outs against Lancea, especially the Adnister cards or more hand traps. So every card you go over 40, yeah, it's mathematically it doesn't make that much of a difference, but yeah, it just feels wrong to go over 40. Next up, the extract. For the we play a lot of links. For the link ones, we play the 1 link reroll, the 1 link spider to play through Nip.
Yeah.
We play also 1 Almirage, because sometimes you just wanna normal summon a hand trap and make it into a Cybers monster. That's important for extension with backup, for example. If you want to go special backup and then you want to go into Splash Mage, you need 2 Cybers monsters, and Almirage provides them.
Yeah, absolutely. So for those of you that don't know the combo, it's basically normal summon any hand trap, go into Almirage, special summon backup, add Dormouse and discard it, then go into Splash Mage, special summon back Dormouse, and then you can go into Link 3 and full combo from there.
Alright, for the Link 2s, we play the 1 Splash Mage. And the 1 Lizard Rose, SP Little Knight. Those cards are really great. They help you link climb all of those cards. Splash Mage just revives a name, Lizard Rose banishes a Malice name, and Little Knight also banishes a Malice name, so you can set up a link 3. Yeah, those cards are really good. The last Link 2 we're playing is Cyber's Wicked, and this card is really insane now, because it has actually a good search target in backup Adnister, because for some reason backup Adnister is a tuner, so it's searchable by Cyber's Wicked. And it also has like the cost for activating Cyber's Wicked is banishing a Cyber's monster from your graveyard, which you sometimes want to do in this deck anyways, so sometimes it's not only like search for your extender, it extends also your place by banishing a Malice Link monster or Malice monster from the graveyard.
That's so crazy. It basically does 2 things at once.
Also, the protection effect is really good of this card. Some decks in the format, for example Ryzel, have really tough time dealing with this card, because it by itself cannot be destroyed by battle and card effects, and also the monster that in the zones that this card points to are protected by card effects. So if you always summon your monsters into those 2 zones, yeah, they cannot be destroyed by the threat, which is like really good.
Nice, yeah.
For the Link Freeze, we just played 1 of every Malice Link monster. These cards are crazy. It's the resource loop these cards provide are still so incredibly strong. It's probably, if it comes to a grind game, those cards are the best cards in the game, I think. No other deck can outgrind Malice.
Yeah.
The problem is usually it doesn't come to that because you just kill them on turn 3.
Yeah,
usually.
absolutely. Yeah, everybody's saying like Blue Eyes has so much grind game, but I think Malice is even better.
Yeah, let's see how good your grind game is if every card in your graveyard gets banished. Alright, for the other link freeze, we play one Heat Soul and one Transcode. The Heat Soul is usually is for cases where you get interrupted a lot and you just make a Splash Mage play. You go into Splash Mage, go into Heat Soul, draw a card in your own turn, draw a card in your opponent's draw phase. It's like not really needed, but if it comes up, it comes up.
And yeah, what's also really nice with Heat Soul is like post side against, for example, Malice. With Jessica, you draw 2 cards. With White Binder, you draw 1 card. Then Heat Soul draws one card, and then in the opponent's turn, it draws another card. So you have a lot of chances to draw a Lancea for yourself. So yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. And also, like as I said before, we built the deck to have like a lot of hand traps that are live most of the times. So we play Ash Blossom and Impulse and the Nibiru. If you draw into these cards, it's basically then game over. Yeah, the Transcode wasn't really played before Alliance Inside, but now with the new Adnister monster, it provides a lot of extension, especially through Nibiru and other interaction. Just be careful if you go into Lizardos or SP Little Knight to extend your combos. You cannot use the Transcode effect. Also, it's a really good import piece with the new, and it provides targeting protection for your import, and it also provides a 500 attack boost that sometimes comes up if you want to go for lethal.
Yeah, the targeting protection is really important against like Metatronus, or if people are still playing Ultimate Slayer. It's just another thing that the opponent has to like consider. Nice. Let's go for the Link's Force.
Now for the Link Force, we're playing the one Firewall Dragon and the one Access Code Talker. Those cards were great before, they're great now. Firewall is like, it's so crazy in this deck because it's so easy to co-link, like with 2 or even 3 monsters now. It can add back your hand traps, it can back up, it can add back especially Lancea in the mirror match,
or Shifter
if you want to. If you this card is crazy in this deck, and it's also a lot of interruption. Ryzel and also Malice have a lot of tough time dealing with multiple bounces. And access code is just access code. It's for OTKing, and in this deck it's especially crazy because you have to banish link monsters, which you want to do anyways. So it's so good.
Nice. And the last card,
Speaking
the new
one,
one.
the new one, Allied Code Talker. This card is nuts. It's before on Malice had like weird imports with Terahertz, which didn't really fit into the format because spell negates weren't that important. Then we had Abawaku with Griffin, which most of the time you never came to because you got interrupted so much. And this card is so crazy. It's so easy to get to. It summons back your link monsters with 2300 attack, and it's an Omni-Negate. Finally, Malice has an Omni-Negate, which to be honest,
it didn't need one, but yeah.
Yeah, the deck didn't need that, but we take it. It's so good.
Yeah, and what's also amazing, it's like not only an Omni-Negate, it also banishes that card, which is like important against some decks. And yeah, like you said, it's just the end board piece that you needed, because like, to be honest, after you're doing your combo, after you have the trap set up and everything in the grave, it doesn't matter really what you do. And with the Allied Code Talker, you now have an Omni-Negate. Normally you also have a Firewall, so yeah, it's just amazing.
Yeah. A setup you usually try to achieve, which you can see in our combos, is you just import like this. And in this case, the firewall is especially crazy because you can bounce free cards. It's co-linked freeways, and yeah, no deck plays through this without board breakers. It's just so good.
Yeah, and in the 2-card combos, you can you also have the transcode talker.
Exactly.
Which is either here, or you can also summon it here. If you want that both cannot be targeted, but then you have one less bounce, so you have to decide for yourself if you want to have the firewall here or here. But yeah, it's great, it's amazing. So let's go to the side deck.
Let's go to the side deck. For the side deck, we have to play some Malice Hate because the deck is crazy. 3 Lancia and 3 Meowls. Those cards usually stop the deck, especially Lancia. Yeah, there's not more to say. Especially Meows is like really good in the current format. It gives you some draws against the Fiendsmith. It gives you some draws against the pure Mitsurugi. Yeah, maybe even main deck worthy, but we don't know about that yet.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, what's nice is like against Lancia, you can play a bit around with the new backup or like the Adnister cards. But what's nice with Meows is that if they want to extend with the wizard, they will give you another draw. So yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Those cards, especially the Meows, is good for going second. We need to have something for going first, and we found that Drone Blackbird is really good in this format. Into most deck, especially if you go first, you set up a board or you set up a half board, and then you draw your opponent and they cannot generate more resources. It's so good. In some matchups you even use it for going second. Especially Rysil or Mitsurugi variants. In those matchups, Droll is really good. Another application of Droll, especially in Malice, since Malice isn't hurt that much by Droll. If your opponent activates a Mulcharmy, you can just Droll yourself and just keep on playing through the Charmy and make a really strong import.
Absolutely, yeah.
Other cards for going first, we decided to play Triple Tactics Thrust. So many hand traps are flying around in the current format, and since talent got put to 1, Thrust gains a lot of value, especially going first, because more people don't shotgun the hand traps in draw phase, and yeah, this card is really good. We also play a single Feather Duster for going second. A lot of interruption in the current format is in the back row. Let's say Rysil has the field spell, and Mitsurugi has the Omni Negate trap, and
Yubel decks with like the Unchained trap cards.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And for going first, a lot of decks are playing Solemn cards on Judgment, Warning, or Strike, and you can get rid of at least one of them with Feather Duster. Then we also played targets for going first. We decided to play 1 Dimensional Barrier, 1 Different Dimension Ground, and 1 Artifact Sanctum. The Dimensional Barrier is very good against Mitsurugi and Rysil. Also, Blue Eyes cannot synchro. The Different Dimension Ground is important against the Fiendsmith Bestial decks, which are still around, and Sanctum basically is only for the mirror, or maybe Crystron. Just summon out a Lancia and your opponent can.
Yeah, basically it's just like that you have 6 copies of Lancia, not only 3.
Exactly. Thank you for watching the video, and make sure to check out all our combos. We explain them in detail, how you can achieve different endports. Yeah, if you want to see more Malice content, just tell us. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you.